Have you ever pondered the sheer power of humility and faith? Can these virtues truly alter the course of one's destiny? We delve into the riveting tale of Naaman and Elisha, a story from the second book of Kings, which beautifully illustrates these themes. In Jewish liturgy, this passage is read as the Haftarah for Parshas Tazria. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to our channel. Our tale commences with Naaman, a distinguished Aramean army commander. Despite his military prowess and respect from his king, Naaman grapples with an affliction that overshadows his achievements. He is a leper. During a raid in Israel, an Israelite maiden serving Naaman's wife suggests that the prophet Elisha in Samaria could heal him. Upon hearing this, Naaman's king sends a letter to the king of Israel, stating that Naaman is on his way to him for a cure. The king of Israel, terrified, tears his clothes, misconstruing the intent as a pretext for war. However, Elisha reassures the king, asking him to have sent to him. As Naaman's letter is delivered, it lands in the hands of Elisha. "Heal Naaman of his leprosy," the letter reads. Despite the enormity of the task, Elisha doesn't waver. Fear does not shake his resolve. Despair does not darken his expression. The air hangs heavy with anticipation as Elisha speaks, his words into the silence, a beacon of hope amidst the looming uncertainty. "Why do you rend your garments? Let Naaman to me, that he may know that there is a prophet in Israel," he proclaims, his voice echoing the strength of his conviction. The scene closes on Elisha's confident message, setting the stage for the miraculous events about to unfold. Desperate for a cure, Naaman embarks on a journey to Elisha, laden with gifts. However, upon reaching Elisha's house, Naaman finds himself slighted. Instead of personally meeting him, Elisha sends a messenger advising Naaman to wash in the Jordan River 7 times to cure his leprosy. Here, Naaman's pride is wounded. He expected a grand display of healing, perhaps the prophet waving his hand over the spot and invoking the name of God, in a similar fashion to the dramatic pagan soothsayers of his own country. Instead, he was asked to bathe in a river he deemed inferior to those in his homeland. Disappointed, Naaman decides to leave. His servants persuade him to reconsider, reason that if the prophet had asked him to do something extraordinary, wouldn't he have done it? So why not this simple act? Convinced, Naaman bathes in the Jordan River 7 times, and miraculously, his skin becomes as healthy as that of a young boy. While joyous at his healing, Naaman also experiences a profound transformation. He returns to Elisha, not with the entitlement of a commander, but the humility of a grateful man healed. He acknowledges the God of Elisha as the one and only true God and offers gifts, which Elisha refuses, emphasizing that God's blessings are not for sale. Naaman then proceeds to seek preemptive forgiveness for his future attendance of worship in the temple of Rimmon, as a mark of respect to his own king, who would likely execute him if he did not attend to him at this service. This marks the incomplete nature of his conversion. However, the Jewish tradition teaches that under the 7 laws of Noah, Naaman is not required to lay down his life as a martyr to avoid this sin. Thus, his conversion was incomplete yet sincere and sufficient, as he was transformed from a man of pride to a humble servant of Elisha's God. In essence, the story of Naaman and Elisha is a tale of transformation. It teaches the power of humility, faith, and obedience. Naaman, a high-ranking officer, had to lower his pride and heed the advice of a young servant girl and his own servants. He had to believe in the power of the God of Israel and follow Elisha's simple instructions. This story also underscores the Jewish teaching that God's blessings cannot be bought. Elisha's refusal to accept gifts from Naaman reinforces the need to reject bribery and greed. It's a gift freely given by God to those who show faith and humility. Furthermore, the tale of Naaman and Elisha illustrates the Jewish belief in the transformative power of repentance and acknowledgement of the one true God. It also represents the tolerance that Judaism teaches, because, although full converts to Judaism are welcome, if one is unable to fully convert, it is sufficient to adopt the ethical monotheism of the 7 laws of Noah, as Naaman did. Naaman, initially a pagan, recognizes and accepts the God of Israel post his healing, signifying a spiritual transformation. So, as we reflect on this powerful narrative, we are reminded of the profound lessons it imparts. It teaches us to embrace humility, have unwavering faith, obey divine instructions, and understand that divine grace is not for sale. Above all, it encourages us to be open to transformation and to acknowledge the one true God. The story of Naaman and Elisha is one that continues to resonate with us, offering timeless wisdom and insight into the virtues that truly matter in our lives. However, the story does not end here. Gehazi, Elisha's servant, had other plans. Driven by greed, he secretly followed Naaman to accept the gifts that Elisha had refused. Upon his return, Elisha, with the divine insight, confronted Gehazi about his deceit. And as a consequence of his greed and dishonesty, Gehazi was struck with leprosy, the very affliction that Naaman was cured of. This twist in the tale serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of greed and dishonesty. The rabbis of the Talmud present Gehazi as an archetype of the evils of capricious greed and lust. Gehazi's fate underscores the importance of integrity, honesty, and the dangers of allowing material desires to rule our actions. The story of Naaman and Elisha continues to resonate, teaching us not only the virtues of faith, humility, and obedience, but also the dire consequences of greed and deceit. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more inspiring and educational Jewish and Torah content. God bless.